Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Hearthstone, Heroes of Warcraft. My name is Casanis. In the last episode we took a look at the Shaman or Shaman, depending on how you want to say it, and that was the last of the minion generating powers. So we took a look at the Paladin, who generates 1/1 minions, and we took a look at the Shaman, who generates a random totem, a random minion. Today we're going to take a look at the Priest, and the Priest power, in my opinion, is one of the it's one of the top powers. It's very, very powerful, and it's very easy to kind of make a deck around, in my opinion anyway. If you're going to just start off in this game and you're not really sure what to do, I would suggest starting off with the Priest. The Priest power is to restore 2 health. Not to the hero, but to anything it wants to on the entire board. Anything it wants to heal, it can heal. And that is pretty powerful. Let's take a look at the Warrior, for example. The Warrior's power is to give itself 2 armor. So the Warrior can give himself, only the character himself, 2 additional armor. And that's great if you really want your character to go above 30 health. If that's your plan, put my character above 30 health, then that's the guy to go with. Because you can't heal yourself above 30. But you can armor yourself up above 30. So that, if you want to do that, great, use the hero. Use that hero, sorry, the warrior. But otherwise, it's far inferior. It's far inferior, to be honest. There's nothing that can deal 30 damage immediately. As far as I know, there's not anyway. There's no real ability to deal 30 damage all at once. So, being afraid of that, I don't know. Having to go above 30 health, I don't know. This guy here can heal anything at any time. He actually, so that's better than the warrior. I also think it's better than the Hunter. The Hunter's ability is to deal 2 damage. 2 damage to not to anything it wants, just to the character, just to the hero. So the Hunter is dealing 2 damage, and this guy's healing 2 damage. You've basically eliminated the other guy's power. Basically eliminated it. And he's kind of shut yours down as well, because you're constantly healing yourself, but you've eliminated his power, and you can still use it to heal up your minions if you really want to skip a turn or two. As well, he's gotten rid of the Mage's power. The Mage's power is to deal 1 damage. So the Mage can deal 1 damage to anything. And yes, the Mage can use it to remove small creatures, but he can't remove any of your big creatures. He can't even wear them down, because you can heal them constantly. And you can heal yourself if he turns it on you. So again, shutting down that guy's power as well. So I think the Priest is a very, very powerful hero. Now, you can make some real jerk decks, and I made kind of a jerky one, but I didn't make the absolute jerkiest. Let me show you what the absolute jerkiest deck is you can make with this guy. We're going to go to crafting mode because I don't even own any of these cards, and if I did, I still wouldn't make this deck because it just makes me angry whenever I play against it. We've got ourselves here the Lightwell, and the Lightwell is a 2 casting cost for a 0/5, and the Lightwell can restore 3 health to a damaged friendly character at the start of your turn. So at the start of every one of your turns, this dude heals someone. He heals someone for 3. That is huge. He heals you, or he heals a friendly minion, something. He heals someone on your side, 3 health. Now, a lot of people will take a couple of these cards and toss them in there. They're an early turn play. Right next to it is the change the minion's attack to be equal to its health card. It costs 1. So these 2 cards in combination are suddenly super powerful. And to make it even worse, there is a card that doubles a minion's health. And I think it's a Priest card. I'm not sure. Is it in here somewhere? Is it in here? I don't know exactly where it is. I can't remember what it is. It's actually in my deck. But anyway, it doubles a minion's health. Bam! This guy becomes a 10/10 by like the 3rd turn. It's really a cheap, crappy deck. And not crappy. Really a cheap deck. So I did not build it. Now I built some of the concepts as well, because I'm not going to ignore these cards. This is a pretty good card here. Let's get out of here and take a look at the deck I actually built. I built a deck called Flip Flop. And the Flip Flop deck uses 2 sides of the hero's power. The ability to heal can become the ability to damage. And let me show you exactly how. First of all, we'll take a look at the healing ability. What I've done in here is I've added in a few of the cards. For example, this guy here, the Guru Bashi Berserker. This card has been made for the Priest. No doubt in my mind, when they built this card, they're like, that's going to go with the Priest. And boom, it does. Whenever this minion takes damage, gain 3 attack. So it's a 2/7 for 5, means you attack something small, whatever you want. You take a little bit of damage, 1 or 2 damage, and afterwards you become a 5 whatever. Now this is not an enrage ability. It is just a take damage ability. So that means you can heal this guy back up to a 7 using your power, and he'll still maintain his additional attack. That is giant. So this guy here can become a huge attacking beast. That's one of the things you can do with the power. Secondly, I've added in here the Light Spawn. Now the Light Spawn is 0/5, or it's actually a 5/5 to start off with, for 4. And as long as it has an attack equal to its health. So if you are maintaining this guy's health with your power, then it remains a 5/5, and that's pretty big. A 5/5 for 4 is pretty darn good. I've added a few other things in here. Let's take a look. I've added in this Power Ward Shield, which gives a +2 health to any minion, and I draw a card. Awesome. I can use that on the Light Spawn or the Berserker and make him even more powerful and even more scary. I also want to use that same card, the Power Shield, with this Angry Chicken. Now, I was really trying to come up with a way to use the Angry Chicken, and the only way to do it is to increase its health and then use it to attack something, etc., etc. So I've got a little bit of health pump in here. I have 2 of these Ward Power Shields, and I have 2 of the Divine Spirits, which doubles a minion's health. So in combination, you can end up with a pretty big chicken. If you end up with nothing at all, you still got a 1/1 for 1 as a first turn play. So it's still worth to have in there. It's more in there as a joke. That's why I've got it in there. But I've got 2 chickens in there. Going back, I've got this one here, deal 2 damage. That will let me either do creature removal or direct attack against the other character. The Northshire Cleric. Now, this is a really strong card. This is in every single priest deck you ever see. Northshire Cleric, a 1/3 for 1, and whenever you heal, whenever a minion is healed, you draw a card. So in combination with your ability to heal, this card is pretty amazing, and you are scrolling through your cards and pulling out the things you need pretty darn quickly. That's cool. It's only if you heal minion, as it says there, whenever a minion is healed. So healing yourself doesn't help, but healing a minion does. Divine Spirit, double minion's health again. Now that in combination with the Light Spawn, again, makes a really awfully big creature. So Divine Spirit is an awesome card. This is probably in every single priest deck as well. Mind Blast, first of all, means direct damage. That's 5 damage to the hero. So that's 10 damage right there if I can get these 2 cards out. Awesome. And that's only for 2. Shadow Word Pain, destroy a minion with a 3 or less attack. Again, really, really like that simply because it creature removal, and that's going to be important at a deck like this. I want creature removal. It's not a creature-heavy deck, so I want to be able to remove the other guy's creatures relatively quickly. So that is anything below 3 or 3 or less, remove it and kill it. The Shadow Word Death is destroy a minion with an attack or 5 or more. So again, anything large I can remove with this card. Again, it's only 3 to remove a very large creature. Now this kind of leaves a gap, which is kind of too bad. We've got anything 3 or under and anything 5 or above. So if the other guy's playing a 4-something creature, a 4X creature, then he's immune to the cards I've got here. So that makes it a little more difficult to kill any of the... Then there's a lot of 4-something like a 4 attack creatures out there. There's a lot of them. So there's actually a pretty big gap in there. Next thing we're going to take a look at is this one here. Now here is the flip-flop card. Actually, we'll come back to that in a minute, actually. Light Spawn we took a look at. The Senjin Shieldmaster is really and truly in there to make sure that I've got the ability to maintain my own self, to make sure that things are not attacking the few creatures I've got in there. I've got myself the taunt in there. Holy Nova, awesome card. Deal 2 damage to all enemies and restore 2 health to all friendly characters. Awesome, that's what we want. We've got that's creature removal, obviously. We've got ourselves the Booty Bay Bodyguard, and again, this bodyguard is awesome. He's a pretty big attacker. He's a 5/4, and he's got taunt. And again, you can double this minion's health. You can add health to him with all the other cards I've got in here, and making him a pretty darn scary thing. Second last, we've got ourselves a Dark Scale Healer. And the Dark Scale Healer, whenever it comes into play, it restores 2 health to all friendly characters, including myself, the actual hero. So again, really, really awesome to maintain your creature's health. This in combination with the where is she? With the Northshire Cleric, again awesome because you're healing all of your guys up and you are collecting a bunch of cards, so you're going through your cards pretty quickly. Now, the last thing we're going to take a look at is the flip-flop side of this deck, and that is the Uchunai. I don't know how to say that. That guy right there, the Soul Priest. Now, the Soul Priest turns all of our health restoring cards into damage cards. Now, that means that as long as this chick is out there, we are not going to be using anything that heals up our characters. So we're not going to be using the Holy Nova, for example, because this would deal 2 damage to all friendly characters, and I don't want that. And we're not going to use the Dark Scale Healer either, because again, it's going to damage all my characters by 2. Don't want that. But it means that my my lesser healing power suddenly becomes a deal 2 damage to anything I want power. And that is really, really cool. Last thing, let's take a look at the spread of this deck. It is a very, very strange inverse bell curve. It seems to work okay. It's not usually how I build a deck. An inverse bell curve is not usually how I build a deck. I try and do a regular a parabola, an inverted parabola, so it's always like it's always got like its highest amount in like the 2 or 3 or 4 range, somewhere in there. This one is the inverse, and it doesn't work so badly. Anyway, guys, that is the flip-flop deck, and let's take a look at it in gameplay. All right, I'll talk to you all very soon.
You asked for it. The light shall bring victory.
Okay, guys, I am going second, and we are playing against Jaina. Now, we've got ourselves a deal 2 damage to everyone, not so bad. Destroy minion with 5 or more attack, not so bad. Give +2 health, and a 1/1 chicken. You know what? We're going to stick with this. This is not too terrible. You know, maybe I'll dump this one here, because I'm not going to need a 5 casting cost anytime soon. Alright, deal 2 damage. Also awesome. So, I'm going second, which is what I prefer to do, so that's really great. Our chicken is going to be in some danger unless I immediately pump him up, so that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to use up our mana right now. We're going to toss down our chicken and give him +2 health, making him immune to her fireball. Otherwise, we'd be getting a fireball in the face. Alright, let's see what you got. Thank you, well played. That's why it's in there. That's what the deck's all about, dude. We got ourselves a 1/3. If I attack, he's going to be able to fireball me, so I'm not going to actually do that. What I am going to do for 2 is double this dude's health. Let's do it. Boom. 1/6. Bam. Attack. I am now a 6/5. So next turn, this guy's going to have a 6/5 beatdown, unless he throws something out. And you know what? With this kind of deck, I'm playing against the mage. And the mage has a lot of direct damage. Alright, we'll start trading blows. Alright, for 3, I can't use this, and I don't want to heal this dude. Well, I could use this and kill something off, but I don't. Actually, you know what I do? I want to make sure he's not using up any awesome spells. So we'll get rid of that guy right away, and we will attack. End my turn. I don't actually want to heal that chicken, obviously, because he's enraged. And an enraged chicken is a 6/5 chicken, and I want to make sure I keep it like that. Hidden secret I don't like. The secrets that this guy usually has is a gain 8 armor, so that's fine. It could be counter, so I don't really want to throw in any kind of spell or anything like that yet. I don't have any creatures I want to put out, so we are going to do another attack and see what happens. I'm assuming it's the gain 8 armor right there. Boom. Still deal my 6, and I will heal myself for 2. Next turn, we're going to throw on our taunt. Once again, I don't want to do any... Ooh, 4/5. 4/5 is... Remember, I told you guys that the 4 is that magic crappy number that I can't get to. I can't hit the 4 with this guy here, so I can't take him out in that way. I can throw down my taunt just like this. These guys will kill each other off. He's not going to waste this guy on him, so I'll toss that down and hit him with the chicken. That chicken. That chicken was thrown in there as a joke. As a complete... Oh, here we go. Lose my chicken. Worth it. The chicken did a great beatdown. Thanks, chicken. That chicken was only in there completely as a joke, and doubling him up like that gave me a whole bunch of attacks, which was awesome. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to toss down this guy here. Again, super worth it. He's giant. I can heal him constantly as well, but for now we're going to heal myself. Boom. Next time we're going to hit him with this thing here. Unless I really need something else, we're going to hit him with this.
Get behind me.
Oh, stupid taunt. He could kill me off. Now, he doesn't know it, but I can take out his dude with this guy. Boom. That's why these things are in there as well. So that magic number 4, that's the only thing that gives us any trouble at all. We're going to kill off one of these. And then we're going to toss out this chick.
Is someone injured?
And we're going to heal ourselves. He's going to have some direct damage pretty soon. We're going to have some direct damage coming at us.
no need.
Again, not too worried about it. That is a different story. That big dude, don't like him. Alright, knock me down some, knock me down some. Okay, we can throw in another one of these if we really want to. Is it worth it? You know what? I think we're going to do this first. We're going to actually do our Nova. No, we're not going to do our Nova first. We are going to do... What is the best way? What is the best way? Let's heal her and draw a card. See what we get first of all. Alright. Destroy that minion. So, if we attack this guy here, he's suddenly... he's going to be removed from it. I can remove him this turn if I really want to. That cost me 3. Is she worth giving up? She might. No, she won't die. So yeah, she is. Oh, I can't do it. I have to do this first. No, I don't. I have to do this first. So for 5, not worth it. All right, we're gonna do this first. Boom. Pump him up, and then we're gonna have to attack first. 1 second. Drop it. Attack first. Make him into a 5-something, and get rid of him. We can still deal our 5 damage right here to this dude. Done. Alright, let's see your response.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Oh, I don't like 4. I don't like 4s. Yeah, you're gonna kill her. Oh, you're gonna hit him? Alright. Alright, that's fair. That's fair. I'll take it. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. This is an awesome opportunity right here. So the first thing we are going to do is we're going to toss down our... We're going to toss down this guy. Deal our damage all the way around. Get ourselves a card. Great. That guy's dead. We are going to then toss down this guy. And turn our damage into turn our healing into direct damage. There's the flip-flop for you. There's the flip-flop. You could kill him. You could kill him right here. Attack and kill me. Oh, okay, that's not good news either. Alright, alrighty. Alright, we got ourselves a taunt, which we're going to throw down for sure. Boom. We are going to kill this dude off right here. Boom. And I think we're going to kill off this guy right here as well. And we're going to attack for our 3. There we go. Yeah, you can attack me all day long. I don't care. I don't care. What's this guy? If you control a secret at the end of your turn, +2/+2. That's pretty cool.
Attention, class.
None of this helps you. Alright, let's see what we get here. Some more dark damage and it's done. Alright, we get another taunt, so that's fine. I think what we're going to do is we're going to toss out the taunt.
Get behind me.
We're going to attack. We're going to attack, and we're going to deal our damage direct. There we go. Alright, so unless this guy pulls some magic stuff out of his butt, his game is done. He'll have to throw everything he's got at me to kill me off, and I'll still have my 3 attack or my 2 damage. Oh, that's not good.
You shall not pass.
That's fine. You can't do anything about it. And that is the magic of the flip-flop. 2 damage right there. 2 damage to end this game. I want to thank you guys very much. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, let me know with a thumbs up. If you didn't, a thumbs down is perfectly fine. Guys, if there's something wrong with this deck, if there's something you say, I don't like it, change this, change that, then let me know in the comments, because you know what? I am pretty new to this game, and anything you guys tell me is probably going to help me out. I built this deck with the cards that I had and nothing more. So guys, if you've got a better idea, let me know in the comments. Alright, add me to the battle tag or the battle group or whatever it's called if you guys want to play against me. I would love to play against you too. And if you haven't done so, please take a few seconds to subscribe. Have yourselves a wonderful day, everyone.